Alright, let's say we do a day one of season two because obviously the old files were gone. I'm not positive what happened. Something in the crash report indicated that uh, there may have been a video driver problem or there was an issue with the system. So I deleted the old instance, re-downloaded, and now we're trying to replay. So let's see. I'll let this load, but let's see. We're going to start over. That's basically what we're going to do. So call this day one of season two. Or at least that's what we'll call it once we get through everything here. Those are some pretty trees. I bet I had the capability of those trees in my world. See? Okay. I didn't do a lot of that stuff. Don't hold machines in your hotbar when playing with cables. See? These tips at the beginning, I should be writing all these down because I'm going to have to change this, right? Season 2. We didn't complete it. Day 1. We were almost to the LV age. Almost. Alright, so this is where we've always started. And this is perfect because this is what I'm expecting. That was not what I was expecting. So we have to turn all these down. I think we had this at 25. Probably less, right? Hostile creatures at 50. Players at 50. I don't remember all of our settings, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to tweak this as we go. Alright, difficulty normal. That all works so far. Let's go in here, create our new world, Biomes of Plenty. Biomes of Plenty use the custom world type for its biomes. It may be enabled. Let's just see where we're at. Alright, so we only have 1 minute. That's probably okay. It may be enabled by clicking the world type button under more world options until it displays Biomes of Plenty. The world type can be used on servers by changing the level type and server properties to Biomes OP without quotes. Alright, so. Man, we have to start over. Alright, well, here we go. Let's do this. World name, Season 2, NHarmzWay. Plays, GregTech, New Horizons. Game mode survival, more world options. I'm going to allow cheats just in case we get stuck somewhere and we need to be able to get unstuck. I like bonus chest. I'm not sure. This doesn't let me change the world type. So realistic alpha it is. And then for this one we're going to do NHarmzWay plays GregTech New Horizon Season 2. This is going to be a completely different world than the one we've already played. Which means that I'm going in blind. And so this video will probably be, like 39 or 40 minutes long. But welcome to Season 2, Episode 1A. Let's wait for the world to load, which typically takes a little while. Uh-oh. Loading our world. Downloading our terrain. Okay, so here we are. Year 1, day 0, 6:28 a.m. And, okay, E to open our inventory. Yay, taking inventory. Here's our quest book. Doesn't that seem a little big to you? Seems awfully big to me. Let's fix that. Options, video settings. Wow, that's way too small. Normal, large, large looks better. Back to the game. Quests, that's still big, but not as big. So, our first night. Your first task will be to find food and shelter for the night. The nights will be cruel, and this pack has hardcore darkness. It probably would be a good idea to collect some food now. Note, you don't need to keep this book. You can use tilde to open the quest without the book. They also maintain a wiki. Okay, so we need 8 dirt. And it looks like we spawned... not a bad spawn. I was worried because it was sand. We're in a hot desert. Hey, look at that. We get some wading boots, some of the purple drink, a couple apples, some flippers, some wood, a Sunarium short bow. Okay. More wading boots, more wood. I would knock that off, but I know from experience that's not going to bode well for us. So we need 8 dirt, right? This might be a bad spawn. And not bad as in it's going to be a problem for us, but bad as in we might have issues early game. Alright, so tilde. There we go. Consume, no, detect. Alright. Don't need that. Oh. Tilde? So, now we have all of the stuff. Remember? We've done this before. Stop it. There we go. So, mushroom biome? No. Numbers in the corner? Okay, that's how the IGI works. What's with the numbers in the corner? Well, that's in-game info, a handy mod that gives you necessary information for GregTech New Horizons. The most important info is whether or not you are in an ore chunk. Later quests will explain what that means. If you don't want the IGI info, you can use IGI disable or IGI enable to disable and enable the menu. /IGI config will bring up the configuration window, which you can use to control placement and the scale size of the font. Another useful display is the extra utilities TPS meter. It gives you the instantaneous TPS, average TPS, and worst case TPS. TPS is ticks per second, a measure of how well your server is running. Well, we're not running a server. TPS 20 is ideal. TPS less than 15 is going to start noticeably lagging. TPS less than 10 is going to be hard to play. If you need suggestions solving TPS problems, contact us on Discord. Checkbox. Good. Look, we cleared that, but we didn't do it, so let's do it. IGI space config. Alignment, I'm good where it sits. Done. General, I want the scale to be slightly bigger. Okay, and then there was something else. There's a key, but we haven't gotten there. Yeah, because I want it to be a little bigger over there, which is good. Alright, so now go back to this and see, we need gravel. This book has built-in reading light. Lucky you. You can read about quests while you're waiting for the night to be over, but for now you may want to get the basics done. If it isn't dark already, go out and collect some gravel and wood. Keep in mind that you need food, so look for Pam's Harvestcraft Gardens and save some of the vegetables for seeds. We need 9 gravel and more oak. And look at all of this. Ah, crud. Forgot about quicksand. Hey, and we're in an ore chunk. Come on, let me out. We need to stay away from the sand. We're going to need water, so being closer to water is good, and being in a place that has high humidity also is good. So, yay for that. Gravel. Alright, so I got the gravel. Now we just need the oak wood, right? Okay. Did we only need 4 of those? We must have only needed 4. Alright, so tilde. Oh, okay, we got the 5 we needed. We get a torch and we get coins. The torch is going to help us. Flint. Okay. Better questing. It's going to get dark soon, so our first home should be. I'm going to make it close to the water. And this time we're going to do our home our first home at least. Well, it's going to be similar to our last home. But we're going to do it at water level this time. So do you guys remember how to stop mobs from coming in? Because it's still day. It's still not early day, but it's early enough day. So let's move that, move that, move that. Put those down here. Flippers and wading boots. I wonder what the difference is. This we are going to want. So this will be our new house. Well, that isn't good. Okay. Spruce? Spruce. I'm used to this being centered. That being down in the bottom corner kind of throws me. Oh, we're getting close to dark. You can tell. There we go. You can tell by how dark it's getting, right? We will fix, and by fix I mean actually get this space wider after we've spent a night. Alright, so now that we're here, we can spend a night. Better questing doesn't need to go in our... As you might have noticed, while collecting gravel, no flint dropped for you. Well, there is a recipe for that. Look it up in NEI and craft some. Or we can just hit this. 3 of those gives us 1 flint. Well, that works, right? So we picked up more than the 9 it asked for, so there's 3. We made 3 flint. And then we get another one back. Okay. Then there's our crafting table. Now our crafting table is going to be 2 logs and 2 flint. That's easy. We'll use this oak and 2 of these to make our first crafting table. Not positive where we're going to put it yet, but we will expand our little space. Maybe it'll go right there for now. Okay. Now we get 2 apples and 5 of those coins. So now that you have made it this far, notice that you notice the 2 new quests. See how these 2 quests look different? The quest with the crown is a main quest and is linked to the other main quest by a thick line. You must complete the main quest to unlock the next tier. The other quest is an optional quest. It's not needed to unlock new tiers. However, optional quests often introduce you to useful items or processes. Not all main quests have a connecting line to guide you through your adventure because of book size. If there's not an obvious linked main quest at any point, try completing some of the other main quests available to you to progress. What are these coins? You can use them to purchase things in the Coins tab. In case you started in a bad biome, I'll give you enough coins to purchase some saplings. And what they mean is when you go all the way down here, in coins, you could purchase a sapling with those 5 coins. We can purchase my choice. It's going to use them up, but I'm going to claim birch saplings. Because why? Because I like birch. Alright, so we've got more stuff to do here. Tools. Now that you've got a shelter and a crafting table, you should make some tools, unless you'd like to continue punching trees with your bare hands. Note, make sure you use vanilla sticks, not Natura sticks. You should probably make the shovel first so you can get gravel for the rest more easily. Okay, so a shovel is going to be 2 sticks and a flint. 2 sticks, 1 flint, and that's our shovel. Food. Those can go up there. Those will stay here. Alright, so we've got a little space, but until it's daytime again, see that spider over there? We're not going outside, so we might as well see, spawnable area. That's not good. Maybe we should take this and put it there. Nope. Oh no, that's exactly where I wanted it. 1, 2. There. Cool. Hello, spider. We have to wait for daylight, but he's still going to be sitting there. So that's not going to change. We also should go back and grab the chest, and see that right there? That's a grass block, which means that if we break that, we probably don't have anything to work with. We can go further in. I want to make this, I want to start off with the mindset of big base. With that in mind, let's take a look at here. Getting around without dying. That requires tool. We're not there yet. That requires tools. Okay, so can't do it yet because we need to finish this. We've got a shovel. Yay. We need a pickaxe, an axe, and a hoe. And we don't have the gravel to get anything but the hoe. The other problem is, early on, we don't get crap. I could make another of these. Huh, okay. Got an oak, we've got spruce, we've got my birch. I like birch. We're going to need it, so we might as well. Achievement made, time to farm. I don't see all of that anywhere here. Unless it's in this one. Nope, not seeing it. Alright, well, there's other stuff in here. Better questing, okay. BQ admin hardcore. If you want to enable hardcore mode, yeah, no. If you are using a personal server, you can do the command of the command line without the backslash. Restart your client to leave LAN mode and disable cheats. Yeah, we're not going to do that. For here, single player, we have Aroma backup. So, single player, install your preferred backup. We're going to use Aroma backup. Having both is probably not a great idea either. The problem that we had was, you know, we got screwed out of our backup. Okay. Did that. Mushrooms. Level, type, RWG. GregTech New Horizons pack is made for the real world Gen. If you run 2 vanilla biomes World Gen, you get huge mushroom biomes over the map. Go and generate a new world before you continue this one. If you run a server, put this inside your server properties lines. We don't run a server, but we get some brain jerky. And there's way too many keys. So, error, too many keys to fit on a 104 key keyboard. You'll need to redefine your key map so you can use things effectively. Here's a list of keys you should deconflict. If messing with the key map corrupts your config file, it may cause crashes. If you get crashes, make sure your options.txt file is fixed. Adventure backpacks, sneak G to wear. Huh. Dark steel armor, draw weapons, that's one that we need to fix. Special cycle through, side inventory key. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that is all together. We know that there is a creeper up here. We also know that there's a spider right there. So what we're going to do is we are going to run into the water and then hit the spider and hit the creeper in the water because he doesn't destroy. Oh, little tiny mini creeper coming after us. Alright, got it. So, whew, we can turn this off for right now. We need a butt ton of this. So let's get what we can. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had areas where all of this was dug out in my last world. So we're going to have areas here where we dig it out. That's 10. We can make the other tools now. Alright, so those two gets us 4 of these. That gets us 4 of those. That gets us enough for us to make this. And for us to make this. Alright, so now let's go grab. Go back and grab. Look at what we found. I don't know if you guys recall, last season, that was something that was not easy to get. And that takes a while to, well, not as long as some. Alright, so going back to World Gen. First we gotta remember where it is. We're going to grab the torches. And that. Alright, so now let's take a look at the top of this. We have a new day, so we have some time to look around. There is this here. Quicksand, we don't want to step in it if we can avoid it. See that straw thing over there? Hey, 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 hey. Weird Enderman. Don't want to step in quicksand. Clay. Water, some pigs. Let's go back to our home. Alright, so here's home. We will put one of these here, and then one there. Not necessarily. We can get by with the one that we have. We need to do a little bit of exploring right off the bat, because there are some things I'm going to want. let's cut that and make more, because we're going to need that coming up. It looks like we spawned in a fairly good spot. I'm overall happy with it. Go for a swim, little piggy. The sad thing is, oh, that's cooked good. Where did this little piggy go? Right in front of me. There he is. Ah, but that didn't cook it. Alright, so I think this is a good starting point for us. I think this is a good starting area and world. I want our initial house in this world to be bigger and better than our initial house was in our last world. Just because I want the space to do whatever I need to do. Alright, so there's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's the end of 1A.